back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about Metahero's latest rise and why it happened. So as you guys can see here on the chart, the price of Metahero in this past month, right, it has this cup and handle type of formation to it. And at the end of October, right, so that's around here, this was when it was listed on KuCoin and it received a lot of volume from that exchange because that is the third largest crypto exchange right now by volume. Now, coming back to the move that has been happening for the last 5 days or so, right? So it started at around 14 cents, low 14 cents, and I believe it peaked at around almost 25 cents. So that is a crazy huge move, right? And the reason for this is primarily because of Everdome. And I talked a lot about Everdome in my previous video, and that's really where I went over what exactly this project is. So be sure to check it out if you do not already know. Now, a lot of people took interest in Everdome and they gained a massive following on Twitter and Telegram. And in fact, there was a tweet where they're talking about how the Telegram group was growing too fast and it got deleted, right? So that really shows how fast they're moving with this. And on top of that, when they first launched, they launched this account, this Twitter account. It was launched very recently, right? So it says it right here. Less than 48 hours in and no marketing, we are already at 10,000 Twitter followers. And this was on November 27th. Now, if we look at it, it's very close to 50K, and it probably will hit 50K very soon. By the time you're watching this video, it might already be at 50K, and maybe it might be even more than that. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, why is Everdome such a hot topic right now? The reason for that is because it's the first real metaverse that people have seen. Now, of course, we know that big companies like Facebook and Google are also pursuing this, but we haven't really seen anything from them yet. There's no teasers, trailers, or even any kind of concept or video that has been posted from either of these companies. Now, the other factor that we have to keep in mind is that in order to even start building any type of metaverse or digital reality, a metascanner or 3D scanner is required. Now, Facebook and Google obviously have some level of 3D technology, but it's nowhere near what Metahero has. And on top of that, they don't even have the Sony partnership, right? The Sony cameras are one of the best, if not the best cameras on the market right now. So having this technology, it's really going to put Metahero ahead of the game, which is filled with trillion-dollar companies. Now, if Metahero can finish this Everdome project before Facebook unveils their metaverse, Metahero is going to do extremely well, right? So going back to Everdome, right, there is a pre-sale. I believe it was posted at some point on their Twitter account. So right here, this is the pre-sale, and you'll get a discount based on how much hero you're actually holding right now. So if you're holding more than 10,000, you're gonna get 15% discount. If you're holding more than 100,000, you're gonna get a 20% discount. And if you hold over 1 million hero, you're gonna get a 25% discount. And right here at the bottom, it says if you hold 50,000 hero or above, then you're gonna get a 10% discount. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the dates here. So these are, I believe, set in European dates. Obviously, they are flipped. So from November 26th to December 10th, right? That's when this early hero discount is going to be happening. And then for everyone else, if you're not an early investor, then it's going to be from December 10th to January 10th. And there's only really one level of discount. So if you want the maximum level of discount, obviously you want to be within this time frame. You want to own over 1 million hero. and that's really when you're going to get the most discount on the Everdome land. And of course, you're not really obligated to this. This is only if you are really interested in buying land in this new metaverse that's going to be coming out. So obviously, everyone does want the maximum discount, right? So they're obviously going to be stocking up on thousands and if not millions of these coins, right? So that really explains why all this volume is going up, right? The pre-sale is going to end in a little bit over a week from now, so that's probably why this volume is going up. And in fact, if we do take a look at volume, I believe that it's going to show somewhere here. So if we do take a look at the volume, we can see that volume is 34.49%, right? So that really shows you that the volume here is spiking. And obviously, when the volume spikes, big moves happen, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here. So, one thing that I'm wondering about Everdome is what exactly is going to happen to the hero tokens that were used to purchase the land. So, this is a pre-sale, and there's no actual seller who's selling this land, right? So, it's a pre-sale, and this is just an initial offering. So, I think that if the tokens are gone, so as in they're no longer in circulation, once they are once they are used to purchase land, then I think that the price is definitely going to go up, right? Because Metahero does have a maximum supply, right? In terms of self-reported circulating supply, right? It's a little bit under 5 billion total tokens. So I think that if this number starts to come down, then it's gonna obviously increase the price because more people want to buy land. Then if there's less coins, coin price is going to go up. And yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to work. And this is only because there's a max supply. Some other coins, so for example, Dogecoin, that's a really popular one, there is no max supply on that. And of course, that's due to it being a meme coin, right? There's no real project behind it, but here there is clearly a project and it is going somewhere. It's not just your classic pump and dump, and it looks really promising. And I think that if you're holding Metahero right now, you're going to be celebrating once Everdome launches. So if you've been following this channel from the early days, you guys will know that we have been posting videos on Metahero since it was around 1.5 cents. So we've been posting from around this point right here, around 1.5 cents, and now it's at 23 cents. So if you did buy when we initially posted videos on it, then you should have a very high percentage return right now. So that's all for today in terms of latest Metahero news. If you found this to be useful, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys want to see next on the channel. See you guys in the next one.